Some know him as Mr. Miyagi, CO, or Colours. He's one of the forefathers of the Peckham rap scene. In those days, all you ever heard was Colours or Gigs. He was considered on par and had a buzz nationwide. But all of a sudden, he stopped making music and disappeared. So people been wanting to know, where is Colours? He tells it all in this interview. Hello.
What's good? What's good? Yo,
What's good,
what's
man?
happening?
First and foremost, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
How you keeping? You good, yeah?
I'm good, man. Blessings and blessings, man. New
Come
year,
on.
new look on life. So let's
Come
get straight to it, because there's many people who of a new generation who may not know who you are. But I grew up in Peckham, so I knew of you. I didn't have any interactions with you, but I knew of you because of the music, because of the name. But let's take it back from the very start. Before we continue, you don't like the you still like the name Colours, or can we call you by something else?
I don't mind. Calm.
We'll go with Colours then. So can you start with like where you're from in terms of family background, where you grew up, early days, and so on?
Okay, in terms of ethnicity, Caribbean, like 100% Caribbean background. Mom's side Jamaican and dad's side Bayesian, like Barbados.
Okay.
And born in Peckham. Like both sides of my family, parents like and grandparents lived in Peckham. Mum's side, dad's side, lived Thornbill House, born Thornbill House, Glenville Road, and then my grandma lived Cold Grove Road, and then near Asylum Road. Like my dad lived around that side. But from young, I moved out, and then like we was living in the Lewisham Borough. So like school years, school years, I was going to school in Lewisham Borough, in the Lewisham Borough. But obviously, because of family and like this Peckham was where it was at, innit? So yeah.
How old was you when you sort of moved to Lewisham? How long was you there?
When I moved around, we moved around a bit, you know. Like so, that's even another thing about like when your background's unstable, when you move around a lot. But from like 5, 6, we moved out of Peckham. But like we've lived in like Woolwich Ends, but most of like my youth, like school days, was living in Lewisham Borough.
Yeah, whereabouts in Lewisham?
Forest Hill.
So okay. How was your upbringing then? Did you live with both parents, mum, dad?
Nah. From even when we was living in Peckham, like I was just living with my mum. So it was just my mum and grandma. But obviously, like, you know, in Glenville, Cold Grove, like Burning Bush, Cold Grove, just around the corner. So, but it was a single parent household as long as I can remember.
Did you have a relationship with your father?
Not really. Like I've tried. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's just I'm growing in it, so it's just, you know what I'm saying. It's like you try and be amicable because you know what I'm saying. Parents in it, they can have their own issues or whatever, and sometimes you might carry certain feelings in it as a young age. But sometimes you just get to an age where you just think, you know what, let me just work it out myself and just find out what it's about myself in it. So like we talk and whatnot in it, but it's not as close as like it could be. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know. Yeah.
Was you the only? Did you have any siblings, or was you the only child of your mum?
Just the only child from my mum.
And how was it for her? Did you ever speak with her in terms of how hard it may have been for her? Because, for example, like I have my partner. I've got 2 children, and I've seen how it's just for one child, with it being 2 parents in the house. So you ever speak to your mom about just trying to raise you on her own kind of thing, and how it was for her?
Do you know what it is? Some things I kind of think like we have conversations, like me and my mum, we've had deep convos, but some kind of things, when you get older and you're a parent yourself, you know the struggles. Like there's some things that even without even asking, you know, in it, like even how certain ways that your parents might have dealt with certain things, you just know that, you know what, they never even had like a manual in it into parenting in
Yeah.
it, so you can see that they was learning, like kind of as they go along, kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of ways that they probably would do with us is probably out of frustration and this
Yeah.
life being just hard for them. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
How was you in school? So academically, was you intelligent? Was you what set was you in? Was it a thing? Did you struggle in school? Was you more on the sports side?
In school, I would definitely say that in terms of academic studies, I would say that I was just middle, like me, or just above average. Like I wouldn't say I
Yeah.
was like a top student in school or nothing like that. But for me, the problem in school was just like behavior. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what would have been the main issue in school. Like I wasn't someone who wasn't book smart, but just the focus in school, that was the problem. And I would just say that's because of a lot of things that you're going through at home. Do you get what I'm saying? What makes it difficult to focus, like,
Yeah.
and get your head down in your books at school. Do you get what I'm saying?
What was secondary school like? What secondary school did you go to?
I went St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's
Oh, the green,
Academy. Yeah,
the green blazer. And
that one there.
quite a few people from Peckham went there as well. So I used to find it
Yeah,
strange because we used to go there because Ainsley, Young and Tame used to go there. Live, Charles. There's quite a few people. We used to go there, go and pick them up sometimes. So at that point, was you affiliated to anyone? Sort of.
when I was in school, like Ainsley and that weren't there yet. So and I didn't last. He probably would have came while I was there. I don't even know how old Ainsley would be now, but I got kicked out. So I was kicked out from like I don't even know, year 7 or 8. I was gone. So I didn't last long. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after that, I was out of school, and then centre. Then I went to another secondary school, kicked out. Then no school after that. So I didn't do no exams, nothing, not even SATs, no GCSEs, nothing.
So what do you think was affecting your behaviour in school?
You see me, yeah, I just feel like honestly, what it is, I just feel like I'm someone, yeah, like from young, things that would go against you in school are things that would make you, like, how can I say, like, that would represent you well as an adult. Like in school, when you ask them questions, or you're inquisitive, or you're not like a yes man, and you ask them like, I don't understand this, why is this like that? Like these are the things they will say, that you're rude, you're abrupt, you're all of these things, like they label you and they give you that kind of stigma because you're the support. They want you to they say what they're saying and you follow, you don't ask no questions. So I've always been like anti that way. Like if I don't understand something, I need to know what this is, innit? Like why are you telling me to do that, or how comes that works like that? Do you get what I'm saying? So they used to just say, oh, he's rude, he's abrupt, he's this, he's that. But now in life, these are the things that will make you, like, they will say that you're witty, innit? Like you find, you know what I'm trying to say? Like you're on the ball. So it's just it's mad how things just work. Do you get what I'm saying? But I feel like in schools 100, they need to have people that can understand the students. That's one thing for sure.
So how was it then leaving mainstream school and going to a centre, and how did that affect sort of friendships and who you hang around with? Because most friendships sometimes are made in school. So when you go to centre, how did that affect who you sort of start hanging around with?
It's kind of the same, but it's just in school. I find that there was fewer people that was like me, innit? Like, but when you go to centre, there's more people that, I don't know, that might be going through the same struggle or pain as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like school days, when school's finished or whatever, there's less people that's going to be outside or going through what you're going, because they might have 2 parents or their household more strict, or you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so their mum's got more support. But when you go to centre, it's more people that's going through the same thing that you're going through. So like, so when you go centre, you're more free. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the hours are even different and whatever. Like your mum's at work. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing you. You get me?
So then, obviously, school's a bit of a struggle. You're in and out of education. What was the point then where the name Colours first? How did the name Colours come about? And also then how did you start being affiliated with certain people?
But what do you mean in Peckham?
Yeah.
Like Peckham, that's what I mean. Like my family, like I got family like from Peckham. My mum went Peckham, like Peckham girls school frontline. Like so, it's not like how did he come a Peckham boy or whatever. It's like my family was there, so it's like even when you're not living there, you're visiting your family all the time. You're always there. Like even through your young ages, like even before it was my decision to say like, yeah, I'm going to Peckham, like I'm just gonna be there, or I'm going to link the man them or whatever. Like it's been happening. Do you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really like a new affiliation, like I just come round the ends or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where I was born and raised. You know what I'm saying? So the name Colours, that just come around I don't even know, like this. It's a name, innit? I don't know. This, one of them names, it just come in, it just stuck, like.
I was thinking maybe before, when I was doing a bit of research, I was thinking, was you into art? Was you into painting or something? And people saw he's just doing colours or something.
No. I don't know, eyes or light. People say light eyes or dress code. I don't know, something. Probably one of those reasons. You get me?
So at which point then did you? Obviously, you're kind of now in and out, hanging around with people from Peckham. You're a Peckham boy now. So, what was it about that lifestyle that was kind of intoxicating? Because I know how it is when you feel like you're part of something. How was it for you at that point?
Bro, to tell the truth, yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, honestly, you see some people, yeah, it's like, people say, oh, I didn't choose that life, they chose me or whatever. Some people, like, they wanted to be, like, they forced it to be gang members, if you know what I'm trying to say. But for me, it's like, from a young age, it's like I'm saying to you, when I'm even young and I'm going to see family, we're going Peckham, we're going Brixton. So we're going areas, yeah, that are gang areas anyway, like from young. So it's like when I'm going to see people that are my family and friends, or like it's gang members, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like even before I even made the decision, like that's just my people. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it wasn't really like yeah, I chose it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I just feel like whoever it was, just me being with the people that I naturally grew with, like we slept in the same house, like this family, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just it just looked like it was just always gonna be that, and that's before you even know that. That's even before man that are like family that are from Peckham, before they was even like Peckham boys or doing certain things. It's like we grew from kids. Do you understand? So it's just one of those things, man.
So within that lifestyle, did you find yourself getting in trouble with authorities at a very early stage, let's say the police or something, or was you kept out of it for a long time? In terms of criminality and so on.
I would say, in terms of jail, I would say that I stayed out of jail for long, like because a lot of people they went like juvie, like or whatever. I went YO, but I didn't go to what's the thing called again? Detention center. What's it? Detention? No, not detention center. What's it called again?
I'm not sure, but I know what you mean.
Secure unit. Yeah, I didn't go secure unit, or I didn't go like Huntercombe and that. So, but I went YO. So the first time I went jail, I was like 18. I think I was like 18 or something. So I don't know if 18's long, then I lasted long. But in terms of like getting arrested or having encounters with the police and that, it was happening like a bit before that. You get me?
So we'll come back to sort of the whole police and jail thing, but we must also touch now on the music, because when I was in jail, for example, when people talk about Peckham in terms of music, they'll say, oh, colours, gigs. You was on that par where your name was being mentioned on that level. When did you sort of start rapping, and when did you start taking it seriously at one point? Because you was kind of meant to be, on the same par basically? And what do you think? Why I didn't get to that stage?
I think the reason why it never got to that stage is it's only because of my own decisions. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, for those who know, like, the history or the past or whatever, it's like the whole thing, the rap thing, like obviously there was people like rapping or whatever, but the whole thing in the ends or whatever, those who know who made it jump know who made it jump, in it. You get what I'm saying? So the whole Unit 10 thing and whatever, like, that was man, innit? Like, bringing people to the unit and whatever with uni and whatever. So you get what I'm trying to say? So, like, that's how it started in the ends. But for me and rapping, it was like, it was a way to vent, innit? Like, everything that you're going through and whatever, it was just, before it was even like, a bit before it was like, yo, man can blow from this or whatever. It was really just a way to vent. It weren't really like, yo, like, man's taking this music thing seriously. Like, at that time, it was to vent. And then when it was like the DVD era and all of that, it was really about like whose blocks, this negative stuff, innit? Like, whose blocks on stuff, or if you weren't really on stuff, you couldn't be rapping. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's what it was, innit? Them days, it was kind of like a bit of a glorification. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I made my own choices, like, to just say, you know what, I don't even want to rap. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to that. You get me? I'll just see what you got prepared, and we just go on.
So
innit?
like, because I'm saying you decided not to rap, but at that time, was you aware that you was one of the coldest in the air in the ends, and like you was people talking about you across the nation, across the UK? So it wasn't just like I went to different jails, different areas, and you were mentioned like, colours, slums, gigs. So was you aware that people actually feeling me?
Yeah, definitely, like 100%, I knew because the same places that you're going to, I'm going to those places. So obviously I've been in the can and I've seen like the effect and whatever. So you get what I'm trying to say? I knew, but this is what I'm saying to you, like, for my own personal reasons, it's like, even when I knew that people like that are that like the main people, like rappers, or like, you understand, man's coming to me and saying, bro, like, you're the hardest in the UK, bro, like, and I had that battle to think, Rod, you know what, I choose this, like, or I choose my faith. Do you understand? So that was my personal choice to think, Rod, you know what, like, I got a decision to make, and that was my choice. You get me?
So in regards to your faith, was it a thing that where you started it at the beginning before you went to prison, or was it a thing that when you went to prison?
The first time I went to prison, I come out, and I feel like when you go to prison, it's kind of a time in it where you're on your own, yeah, and you get to reflect. And to take it back before prison, like, and growing up, when you asked about how it was growing up, I always used to question, like, what's life about? What's my purpose? I always used to like it's mad. I would just go to my mum, go and chat to my mum, and then say, Mum, like life's mad. Like what? Why are we here though? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, what are we here for? Because I feel like I'm different from all of these other people in school. Like, I just feel like I was built different to people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I was just like, what? So what happens? Like, what? You just live and then you die, and that's it. And you're just in the ground, and that's the end. You get what I'm saying? I was like, so what's the point? Like, kids, there's babies, yeah, that live and they die. There's people that do bad. There's people that do good, and then you're just in the ground. Like, what's the point? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, what's the point of life? So I had that in my mind from long, but because I was confused about my purpose, that's why when man was just on the road, I just didn't care. Do you understand? Like, I just thought, you know what? If man die, man don't care, because when you die, it's just black, and that's it. It's finished. So, do you understand? So that was the lead up until when I'm in prison and I'm questioning my purpose, and I'm thinking, yo, like there must be a God, like, because certain times even though you think you're not like conscious of the creator, it's like when things happen or you have it on tops, the first thing you're thinking about, God help me. You understand?
100%.
God help me. And these times, brother, man don't pray, man don't do nothing. Man's thinking, God help me. So it's just like, there's that natural, what I know now, you got that natural inclination, yeah, that fitra, that you know what, there's a creator, that God's one. You know all of these things, but I weren't really in tune with that before. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, when I found out like the first time I was looking into Christianity, and you Christian, yeah?
You know what? I'm a believer of a higher being. I don't, at the moment, put myself in a religion because, like where you said, I'm in a state sometimes where I get confused.
Yeah.
I'll say something quickly. I was in HMP Ford just before I got released, and they had a poster. It had all the religions of the world, and every single religion, it said, oh, they believe in good, they believe in charity, they believe in being a nice person. They say don't kill, don't steal. And I said to myself, every religion actually teaches the same thing. The only thing that's different is who we actually believe in and the people. So with Islam will be the prophets, and in Christianity will be Jesus, in Hinduism will be Krishna, but all of it is the same thing. So that made me question, like, well, like, who is actually right? Because you have 1 billion Christians, you have 1 billion Muslims, who's actually right? So I said, you know what? For me, at this point in my stage, I still need to do more research. I said, you know what? Let me just be a good person.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Yeah.
That's a good answer still, because you don't know, so you're searching yourself. A lot of people, I feel like they say how they've been raised, innit? So it's natural for a lot of people, if they come from a Christian background, to just say, oh, I'm a Christian. But sometimes, like that was the first religion that I looked into without even understanding like the foundations. But what I will say, just quickly, like not to go into too much depth, there's, like certain things like that, there's the layers, there's charity, there's this, there's that, but the foundations, like which every building needs foundations, is different. So certain things I'll just say to you quickly, like, see, like for example, like in Christianity, like they will say the Trinity, so that means like the 3 in 1 and this, but the Trinity existed in the time of Jesus, in Islam we call him Isa alayhi salam, but there was no Trinity before this. And when Jesus was walking on the earth, you got to think logically, like, who did he pray to? He prayed to the creator. Do you understand? In the time of Moses, who did Moses pray to? So basically, long and short of it is, Islam, is a monotheistic religion, and so we believe in one God, that there's no partners to him, that he sees the all. So like, back in the day, even me, you hear the name like Abdul something, and man would just think, oh, what kind of mad name is that, like, because man's ignorant. But when you hear like Abdul Rahman, Abdul Rahim, this is like the servant of, or the slave of the most merciful, the most gracious, the most high, like, you understand, the most wise, like. So basically, we believe in one God, no partners. We don't pray to no man. We pray directly to the creator. We don't pray through no one. We pray, everything goes direct to the creator. So when I found this after looking into Christianity, that's when I was like, wow, like everything makes sense. You understand? So what I will say to you and anyone that's on the live is like, look into something called Tawheed, like, which basically just explains the oneness of God, and the like his names, his attributes and stuff like this. That's what I would say. And don't look at Islam by the people, go to the text, innit? You get what I'm saying? Because the people are not perfect. You get what I'm saying?
And was it someone in jail that came to? Because whereas I was in Feltham, and like you said, when you're in a place of trouble, you feel like, oh, I need God. So I'd read my Bible in Feltham, and I read so much of the Bible that I knew so much of it. So by the time I went to adult jail, when I was in Wandsworth, for example, I felt like everyone was becoming Muslim at the time. And people come to me now, Bobby, man, you're an intelligent guy, you're clever, man. Look into Islam, look into this. And I always would have these sort of interaction with people where we'll be in a cell for like an hour, the whole of social, we're having debates. Was it a thing that where someone came to you at the beginning and said, yo, brother, look into this religion? Or was it a thing that where you was already kind of searching for that?
I was definitely searching. Like from before prison, I was always searching. Do you know what I'm saying? Always searching and always looking for love and a family and certain things outside. You get what I'm saying? So from the first time I was searching, I like went church first place. You get what I'm saying? Then went to the mosque, but I was way off those times. Like I weren't ready. Like do you get what I'm trying to say? To soak it in and to even understand the fundamentals or what any of it was about. You know what I'm saying? So came out back to the same thing, confused. Then the second time, it's like these times you probably remember, yeah, like, but no one in Peckham was Muslim. No one.
It was more of a Brixton thing.
It was a Brixton thing, yeah. So these times, you know, no one from Peckham's Muslim, but when I've gone in, it's like at that stage in my life, yeah, because I was in Parva before, yeah. So when I was in Parva, I've been to church, and bro, the answers I was getting in the church that I used to go there with my cellmate and that, yeah, and it was like I just knew, like, bro, I can't blind follow, because like I'm saying, go back to school, bro. I need the breakdown. You gotta break it down for me to understand, and that's how I was built, and that's how I believe that I've got to certain places in life, yeah, and to understand or find the truth for myself, because no one can't tell me something and I'm just gonna think like, okay, because you tell me that and you're the pastor or even the imam, like, bro, you gotta give me the breakdown. Like, I need to understand this properly. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And so yeah, like no one from Peckham was Muslim anyway. Everyone from like people from Muslim from Brixton. So that's what I'm saying to you. If I wasn't my own person, I would have thought my people ain't Muslim. That's a Brixton thing, or that's you, man. Do you understand? But I had to like make a decision to know what, like, I need to find the truth, like, for myself and accept the truth for myself.
How long did you do in jail?
I got 5 and done a bit over half. That's the second time, yeah.
So how long did you do the first time?
Like I got 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Upon what year was you released originally?
First time or second time?
Second time.
Second time I come home like 07.
So
07.
At that point, I guess the music and stuff was still kind of very paramount. Was it at that point just, you know what, I'm actually on this, I'm going to give this a bit of a try, because you still had a bit of, okay, I want to be Muslim, but was it still like the pull of the world that was still getting you into there?
For me, yeah, how I describe it is battle of the soul. Like, because it's like you're used to certain things, you're used to a way of life, but the only difference is now you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you just got decisions to make, innit? So like I've had hard decisions to make. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's that real, like, remember me and everyone that's been popping in the ends, yeah, made music. Do you get what I'm trying to say? When I'm coming home, bro, I've had battles, like I'm in the car, like I've been in the car with gigs. Do you understand? And I'm saying, bro, I'm not rapping. And he's saying to me, brother, you're the hardest in the UK. Do you understand? Rap. And we pulled up and we're on the Brayards bit. Yeah? On Brayards, yeah? So we've gone in the shop in Brayards, just me and him. Yeah? And but he's gone and got a beat in it, yeah? I mean, there's a beat in the car, but he's gone and got pad and pen. Yeah? From Brayards. Yeah, so he's playing a beat, boom blast beat. Yeah, but obviously I don't even want to rap, because man's got to understand the rap. I know it's not permissible now. Yeah, and there's a whole lifestyle that comes with this thing. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm here, bro, and I'm just thinking, this is a madness, bro. Because the beat's hard, Do you understand? And I'm thinking, this is crazy. So man's writing. Now, then that was end of season. Yeah, so he done the end of season, I done the end of season. He will phone man, like, raw, you got the phone. I'll phone man, raw, listen to this. He'll phone me, raw, listen to that. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's a prime example of the battle. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then the next year, after that, his things took off. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. And I know that, like, I'm someone that I can actually say, bro, facts, that people's favorite rappers, that man has inspired them. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, inspired them, like, 1,000,000%. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, even when I was coming out on town visits, and we was making music, yeah, and I've slapped something, and it's like, man's listening to it like, raw, you're going crazy on this, yeah, and then man's rid out the whole beat, to the beat.
Is it the one?
Is
Is it the one that where obviously you're Muslim now? Is it the one that where you touched on black magic? There's a one thing where you spazzed out. It was like in a bath thing, something like washing the water. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I remember Fem Phil put that on his Facebook.
Blood, you think you're reckless, really? It's necessary. I'm dead. You're dead and buried. My thoughts are deep. Head ain't steady. That thing there, yeah. The whole beat. So then, obviously, I know for facts, yeah. Like, we talking and yo, that thing's mad. And then, Talking the Hardest come out. Yeah, and remember, Talking the Hardest, same now, slap the whole beat. Do you understand? So this is what I'm trying to say to you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Definitely, like the battle of the soul is 100% real, man.
One of the things
real.
which I think would have been legendary would have been a Colours and Gigs mixtape together.
Definitely would have. It would.
That would have been legendary at the time.
I keep it 100, yeah, because I've even been looking at all the questions and that, yeah. But you know what it is? You know what it is though? That, bro, see the ends, and this is what I wanna say, yeah. The ends, yeah, has a lot of there's a lot of passer in the ends. Yeah. So we can't jump on a live like this, yeah, and say and avoid the most important stuff. The ends has passer, and that's what I wanna say to everyone, yeah, to understand, yeah, like what comes with ends, yeah, and road life and gang culture and whatever. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because, like, one thing about the ends, communication, I would say, is the major problem. And that is with a lot of ends. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's a lot of people that fall out, that have issues, and all of these things and that, yeah, over communication. So I would say to the younger generation now, like, they need to try and have communication, because sometimes, yeah, look, there's man in the ends, yeah, or in other ends as well, that, bro, you grow up where you would kill for people, and then man end up trying to kill each other, bro. Do you understand? And I'm not saying that's not my personal situation, but it's something in it that that exists. You get what I'm trying to say? So man's got to be able to give back something to the youths, and let's let them know, bro, the same man that you might be on a ride out with, yeah, you might be riding on, or they might be. You understand? So,
and it's mad. It happens. It actually happens every single generation. It happened in my generation, where everyone was friends, and something happens over two people, and then now everyone's beefing each other. And these things could have been sorted out. And what it is egos. No one picks up the phone because people don't want to look moist. They say, "Oh, you know what, bro."
Yeah? Bro, watch this, yeah. Most of the time when everyone's cool, yeah, no one's getting paper.
Yeah.
No one's getting paper, but you see the minute when when money comes around and that, yeah. Bro, look at your thing. Your thing's called Big Ego Entertainment, bro. You understand? So, see when the big egos come. No one ain't got big egos when they're broke. You get what I'm trying to say? But when the money comes, that's when the egos kick in, and things change, innit? Like, whether it's females or whatever. Like this, just a lot of stuff happens. You get what I'm trying to say? But bro, when things have got proper foundations from the jump, then it will never be that. You get what I'm saying?
100%. I see how money. I'm not sure what it says in terms of the Quran, but it says the love of money is the root to all evil in the Bible, and you see it. And the way it is that two people can be in the same journey, and then the other person just got the luck. Then green eyes start coming like, bro, how come he done? And what is, the universe gives people different things at different times, but sometimes people just can't control their jealousy, can't control their envy, can't control the way that other brother got it, and it's a hate thing now. When all that person done was work hard, but it happens every generation where people fall out, and you see these guys were best of friends. Now they're shooting at each other.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, and most of the time, bro, it's over nothing. That's the reality, bro. It's over nothing. Like, it's nothing that is really that deep. Do you understand? Half of the man that are beefing, in man's ends or wherever, bro, it's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. And another thing, bro, see, even when like man are from one ends and that, and there's a man from another end, do you know how much times, bro, me myself personally, and other man that I see from other ends, bro, man go to jail, and it's not, they don't get it cracking because it's not no beef. Do you understand? There's how much man that, like, bruv, sometimes you go and you buck a man in jail and you realize, bro, that man is the same as you, bro. The same as or similar to you, bro. He's just from a different ends. But if man caught him on the roads, man would have wiped him out.
I hear it happens a lot as well in life as jails, because when people trying to kill each other, they've killed other people, and then when they've gone to jail, they're there. Now you're both together, lifed off together, and now you're friends.
Bro, because what everything was going on in the ends, it's like, it's not that deep. It wasn't that deep, bro. Like, but when you go to jail and you got time to sit down, like, unless it's really something really serious, that's a different thing, bro. But half of the time, bro, it's not that deep, bro.
And I even I put a phrase the other day, is that you're all from the same ends, you're beefing each other, but when you die, you're all gonna be put in the same cemetery, right next to each other.
Bro, I've seen it, from man's times, because I've seen it from, you see, even if it was like, man was sliding and going over there or over there or whatever, bro, like, the numbers, would have is stupid numbers, of man that are coming because, bro, everyone was all one. Like, everyone was literally, bro, all one, whether you's from Queens Road, North Peckham, wherever you was from, bro, like everyone had batches, yellow brick, whatever, everyone had batches, but if there's something going down, everyone's coming out. Do you understand? And then, bro, it just got mad. It just broke down until, like, bro, there was so many different, like, link-ups or connections or gangs or whatever, in the ends. It's mad. And even, I see you posted the thing, even what's going on with Peckham and Wharf Road and that,
Yeah, that's crazy, that one.
Like, bro, like, and why I'm saying that's mad, because it was never like that before, bro. Like, it was never like that, even to remember Unit 10 is on Wharf Road. So even once upon a time, it's like, even we would be in the studio, the OTB lot are in the studio, and there was nothing like that. And it's like, even till now, certain older people are still cool, and it's like, I don't even understand, bro. How can no one have no control, bro? That it's just gone so crazy, bro.
What it is as well is that I think that's what's happening. The elders have just done what they've done, kicked out, and these young youths are just left over, like, who to look up to? No one. Let's do our own thing. So they don't see the relationships that people from Wharf Road and Peckham had from earlier on. They don't see that relationship. They just think, nah, that's the ops. Whereas, no.
You know what it is? I feel like a lot of us, like, as elders, it's like, man gets the game, learns the game, but man don't give them the game. And that's the worst, most selfish thing, that man could do. Man can go and sit down and rub crazy years, in jail, and not tell them, like, yo, you know what, yeah, like you man, like for do this different or learn from our mistakes and that. It's like, bro, everyone, but not everyone. I'm not gonna knock everyone and say everyone, yeah. But how many people, bro? They just took the game and run with it for themselves. They ain't really told the youths how to do better or be better. And I think, yeah, that what man need to do, yeah, is like 100%, yeah, like, but olders, youngers, or whatever, man need to come together, yeah, and do something for the ends, though. I don't know if anyone is or not, but bro, man need to at least have like a charity or something or doing something, yeah, like where man can help the next generation. Obviously, whoever don't want to be helped, yeah, that's up to them, innit? But see, like to give outlets to the youths where they can do things. There's a lot of people like you're doing what you're doing. You got your platform, yeah. How can man do things to actually bring the youths in to give them jobs or things that they can do? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or skills or things that they can take on board? Because bro, there's enough man from the ends here to do something, bro. Like, and something powerful as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and bro, I've been trying to bridge the gap. Like even when man was doing music, yeah. Like, bro, I was doing music with, I got my own mind. I was doing music with man from Brixton, man that's not from the ends, or I don't care about all of that. Do you understand? Like, man grew out of that long time ago. So I'm saying, like, man's got to keep that mentality, like, going. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so
That's
it's
why at
good
times
that man.
they're going, sorry.
It's good that man are bridging those gaps now, but man's got to keep doing it, man. Man's just got to maintain it.
As I sometimes I do feel guilty that I started my football club in Hackney, and I think, oh, I should have done it in Peckham, really, to be fair.
Bro, you can't say that though, bro. You know why?
People in
Sometimes
Hackney
you got
need
to
it as
save
well.
yourself, but you got to save yourself first as
Yeah.
well, bro. Like, see, like even man, bro, I wish, yeah, that man was in the ends doing what I'm doing and doing certain things, yeah. But bro, sometimes if we was in the ends, we wouldn't have saved ourselves. Man would probably be doing or could possibly be doing the same things that man's been doing. So even though Hackney's a hood, yeah, it might be somewhere more comfortable for you to navigate and just get your head down, though.
Yeah, I know, like, because I come to, the politics I have in Hackney is that obviously people in Hackney got all their own issues, but I'm like, I tell everyone, look, I'm not involved in nothing. I'm an outsider. I've just come in to provide my football club. So sometimes you get people say, oh, you work with these guys. I said, look, I'm open to work with everyone. So, but everyone, I remember see someone the other day, he's like, bro, you can go anywhere in Hackney, innit? I'm like, not that I can go anywhere in Hackney. I've got no issues with no one. I'm doing positive stuff in Hackney.
Bro,
So that's the
any
difference, I
of
guess.
these things, yeah, if a man's gonna slap someone over, yeah, and gets yam and rides a 30, calm, yeah, and when man gets to 30, it's like, well, I don't care, it was necessary, then that's beef. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But if you're gonna go and sit down for time and you're just gonna be thinking, right, it weren't even called for, that didn't even make no sense or whatever, yeah, then bro, it's not really worth it then, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So
now, can you let us know where you are now?
right now, I'm in Thailand at the moment.
Well,
Yeah,
how did that come about?
bro, I just travel, man. I like traveling. You get what I'm saying? So, like I've been in a number of places, but when I came here, it was just like, bro, I was doing martial arts, and it's like, bro, I just got addicted to it, man. Like I just loved like having a hobby. Like I don't know, maybe part of it was just like, you know, like other than football, which was just like here and there, it's like I felt like I actually had a hobby where I'm living actually a normal life, being a normal civilian or citizen or whatever you want to call it. You get what I'm saying? It's just like before, it's just fast life. Bro, there's no hobbies. Like, you know what I'm saying? So really, go and kick ball once in a blue. But it was like when I was doing that, it's like, bro, I was doing something that I actually loved doing, which I enjoyed doing, which I knew it was healthy, it was fitness, and like it involves like fighting, and you know what I'm saying. So I was just like I was in my element. So it came from that to like starting to coach a little bit and hold pads and whatever for people and whatever. And then it just got to a stage where, bro, I just had a vision. I was just like, you know what, man, just opened up my own thing, own gym and whatever. And now, like, wherever, when I hold pads, I'm holding pads in somewhere that I own. People are coming somewhere that I own. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And
How
like,
difficult was it then even to decide, you know what, I'm gonna stay here? Like, you've lived all your life in London, your family. How was it that? How was the discussion with your family saying, look, I'm staying here now? You know.
bro, for me, it's like, you know, like when you've been through so much things in your life, yeah, your family are somewhat like they're happy with your happiness, innit?
Mm,
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, yeah, man, like man's been in worse places, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
mm,
So it's just like when you're doing good things and you're giving back, even if like I wish I was in the ends, like what we were saying, like giving back in the ends, and hopefully that time will come. You get me? Like God willing, when man's in the ends and can use whatever man can to give back. But bro, at the moment, man's trying to work on their self as well.
mm,
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like just being away, that's a big part of working on man's self, bro. Man can't be in the gutter and trying to change, bro. Like the surround, bro. We're from a zoo, bro.
mm,
You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Man can't be in the jungle trying to like think that man's gonna make it out like
mm,
healthy mind and be strong and be some positive person or whatever. It's not, bro. You look at everyone that's more or less matured. You know, bro, no one's in the ends.
mm,
No one's in the ends, and the young youths that are in the ends, they're probably gonna leave the ends and get switched on and get matured. You get what I'm saying? That's what
mm,
happens, bro.
mm.
That's what happens, bro. Everyone's
How do you
should be
keep
trying to make it out.
how do you keep your discipline? Because it must be hard.
Um, like discipline in what though?
Discipline in regards to, you know what, I'm gonna stay focused on what I'm doing now, my journey. Or London might look like somewhere I might want to go back, but is it the peace that
Mm.
you have over there that gives you that discipline to stay and stay focused and not get
I
drawn
feel
out?
like I feel like it's the peace, and um, also I feel like, bro, when you've actually lived this thing, bro, yeah, it's like you know what comes with it, bro, because you felt it, bro.
Mm,
Do you understand? So, like, to be disciplined, it's like you got in your mind what you're being disciplined for and what is on the line if you're not disciplined.
mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to just create habits, man. And I'll say the number one thing is definitely my faith, though, man. Like, definitely, bro. Like, that's definitely my foundations, man. To whatever discipline I have.
And looking back now at sort of at the music industry and seeing where it has come to now, where
Mm,
people are now, because when you guys started, there wasn't really money into it. You were spending money going to the
mm,
studio, you were
mm.
spending money to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
on
yeah,
these platforms.
yeah,
Now you're seeing
yeah,
people are getting these big checks
yeah.
and seeing these young people are. How do you feel about that in regards to the success that the
Um,
urban music industry has come to in the UK, basically?
how do I
Did you,
feel
did, did,
about
did you
looking at it?
yeah, did you always feel that it would come, or did you think, nah, there's no money in this in the long term?
Um, I feel like we kind of had hope, but just at certain times, yeah, it wasn't that at that time in it. So it's just
Mm,
like man ain't gonna do this like and just sit down doing this when man's got other things that man could be doing.
mm,
But I suppose like there was a little bit of hope, otherwise man wouldn't be doing it because I feel like, as I said, it was to vent in the beginning, but I do feel like at a stage, like even looking at America and looking at that, because there weren't really no one doing what we was doing in the UK that was
mm.
popping, but we did look at America and think like yo, this music thing's actually a way out. Do you get what I'm saying? But the kind of music, the people that was making art in the UK, they weren't making the kind of music that man was making, innit? Obviously, the people can obviously just make
You know.
it's like America, how it was back in the day when we was looking at D Block or Dipset or whoever. Like basically, that's probably the state of the music in the UK now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know Instagram only lasts an hour. I gotta make sure I download this and save it and post it on YouTube as well. I would like to say, like, thank you for the insight. And like I said, many people send me different messages of different people you should interview and so on. And after posting up the DVD, old school, everyone's like, oh, you must get colours, you must get colours, you must get colours. I was like, I don't even know his Instagram. What's it? And people start sending me Instagram. That's why I follow straight away. But have you got any sort of last messages you want to say or anything you want to promote so the people can follow you and people can follow your journey and so on?
Just anyone that I'll put it here as well. Just people can follow up the gym and see what we're doing. And we built this from the ground up, literally, like from swampland. Do you get what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna be doing retreats, so everyone's welcome to to come, like people that are like smoke and just got bad smoking habits, they want to give up, like people that drink, people that are unhealthy, whatever. So like we got like 19 on-site rooms. 15 of the rooms are en-suite rooms, and but what I want to be doing is doing like 10 people at a time. So once it gets to 10, that's it, cut off. So but it'll be a retreat, people from wherever welcome, and we'll have like activities to do like for 10 days. Do you get what I'm saying? We're like literally a couple minutes away from the beach. Like the weather's good. Like it would just be, it's a sick experience. You get what I'm saying? To get away and to get focused. And bro, these are even things that you're doing good work. You get what I'm saying? So these are things that man can even link up and do these kind of things and either put things for the people that are going back to just be focused when they get back. Do you know what I'm saying?
I would say you should definitely document this on YouTube. Like my platform's grown just this year of I guess people being bored and being at home. I went from 1,000 followers to 52K subscribers. You start documenting this whole thing. It could be the life of colours, how you are in Thailand, and showing your gym and what you're trying to do. People will watch that. And I'll be happy to promote that as well, man.
Good idea, man. But the last thing I want to say is, bro, I think like anyone that's been on your platform so far and whatever, bro, I feel like man should do something for the ends though. Like real talk though. Real talk. Like I feel like, because man can't just sit there and just look and just think like, yo, the madness is going on, these youths and them youths and whatever, but man ain't doing nothing about it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not there on the ground, but man for do something and try and help them, bro. Because real talk, like they're killing each other, bro. Like rapidly as well, bro. And it's not even for nothing. So like they've taken the youth clubs away from us and all of these things in it. Like there's no more kids, no more, like, do you get what I'm saying? Brixton, they had Marcus Lipton, they had bare things that we had when we was younger and that, they don't have them no more, bro. Do you understand? Forrestal, they had Rock Ball, like they don't have it no more, bro. So it's for man, if man cares about the ends, cause man are rapping and screaming the ends and doing all of these things or whatever, bro, then we need to do something for the ends then. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? So I'll just leave it on that note. Do you get what I'm saying? And everyone that's on positive vibes and whatever, and man, big up, innit? We're all on the journey trying to change our lives, and that's it, man. You get me? Like, we ain't perfect, but we're out here stepping and trying, you get me?
No, man, I appreciate
it, man. Big up yourself,
man,
and keep doing your thing, though, Bobby, man. Trust me,
appreciate it, man.
Keep doing your thing, fam. Yeah?
Have a good New Year's, and let's keep in touch, man.
Alright then, bro. Take care of yourself.
Cool, man. Cheers, man.
Alright then. Alright.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. It will be put on YouTube later on today for those who didn't see all of it. But yeah, man, have a good year, and let's go again next year. Peace.